Yo, what's up everyone? Morgan here from Alchemic Serpents, coming at you today, going over our review of the Focus Cubed Habitat Hangar 1 series, our update from the Herpstat 2 up to the Herpstat 4, and a few other things such as the rehousing of our green tree into its enclosure. Stick with us. Alright, now real quick before we jump into the topics of this video, I gotta do some quick cage cleaning. Alright guys, if you haven't yet, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit that like button on this video, the notification bell. Really does help us out. We're trying to get the YouTube channel rolling. The algorithm's a bit of a pain, but you know how it goes. Hook us up, we appreciate it. This here happens to be the new pastel piebald 100% head clown from Chimera. She finally took her first 2 meals the other day, so had to entice her with a live that I picked up, and then she took a frozen thawed right after, so she's doing awesome. Here we have our beautiful fire yellow belly clown from Wilbanks. She's getting nice and thick. She is one of the best eaters out of the babies I have currently. Alright guys, ball pythons are clean, thankfully. Let's move on to the next part of this video. So now that I have the 12 by 18 by 9 Cambro tubs in, I've got the David Brahms Perches put together. I've been able to get this set up with our new Herpstat 4, retiring the Herpstat 2 for the time being. It'll have use later on. But we finally have this hooked up. Got our probe dropped down the center, how Focus Cubed Habitat recommends. It's probably sitting about an inch or 2 down in there. It actually has a little chamber they cut out, so when you pull your tub in and out, it pops up and it pops down in there so your tub can slide out perfectly. It's actually very creative. Coming from a perspective of using this for arboreal snakes rather than belly heat, right? Because this is running back heat around the side. It was a bit new for me to want to do this, and I'm so used to belly heat with the ARS setups, you know, sea serpent setups, stuff like that. But I will say, dropping this perch into the center of this tub and running it for the past 2 or 3 days, you know, measuring with something such as like a little, you know, Zoomet or Exoterra temperature probe, as well as the heat gun here, you know, running on the heat gun too. This thing has stayed 33 degrees perfectly. I mean, like perfectly, without any change. Like, it is really crazy. So I give it 3 days testing it out before I would transfer the Biak green tree python in, and that's what we're gonna do now. Again, these are really sick. I love the tub setups. I love the David Brahms Perches. These are the ones with the cup holders in it, so you can fit a 16-ounce deli cup in there. They make them without that. You could also probably even just buy it with it and pop this little circular piece out. You put it together and just use it without that, you know, so you could have it there, have it not. I think it's a few bucks more to do it with it, might as well. But I love these. They fit into the Focus Cubed Habitat, the Cambro 12 by 18 9s perfectly. The David Brahms do. Like, let me just pull this tub out and show you. So I was unsure. I had seen some perches where it looked like they had mounts, like someone screwed through the tub to mount it and stuff like that. Obviously people do that, but with these specific perches from David Brahms, these literally sit on the lips. You see these lips sticking in there. They just literally drop right in place. Not going nowhere. Love it. I love that design. So let's go ahead, get this put in, get our green tree transferred in, which is going to be fun because she's a Biak neonate coming. She's turning very green. She's getting up to juvenile stage. Biak locality, and she is typically very snippy, so this will be fun. She needs the upgrade. She's been in a V18 tub in the sea serpents, and she's on this David Brahms V18 perch. You can see her sitting back there in the back. So we're gonna get her transferred out and we'll see how that goes. See you in a sec. So again guys, this is the Hangar 1 by Focus Cubed Habitats. absolutely recommend it. This is going to be ending up to be our arboreal quarantine setup to do our quarantines with in this tub. We have a Hanger 6 on the way, which is why we have 6 more of these V18s and a whole bunch of perches sitting there ready to go. So just waiting on that. Focus Cubed Habitats, come on! No, I'm just playing. I know they got stuff in time. They're knocking it out. They got me this one early, which I absolutely appreciate. Was able to do a little review on, get my green tree transferred in there, who seems to be doing great and loving it right now. So very excited to get the Hanger 6 in. Can't wait to do an unboxing on that, a build on that, give my reviews on it. Again, I had this set up for 3 days before I put her in there, before I even made this video at this point. I was testing perimeters, I was testing temperatures, I was testing everything to make sure it will work for my needs and for the needs of others. And when they say it works, it works. And when they say it is retro and beautiful and totally futuristic and new, I mean, their stuff is. There's no comparison when you get. That's so cool. Cool shapes, man. Cool shapes. While we're on the topic of upgrading stuff, we upgraded, as I slightly mentioned, from our Herpstat to Spyder Robotics. Love it. Honestly, it's staying in the collection. It'll be for probably our rainbow boa, who happens to be sitting down here. She just shed. She's going to be getting fed in a bit. It'll end up going to her setup. She's Brazilian rainbow boa, calico, 100% Eugene stripe. And what's sick with this, you know, channel 1, you can run your temperature or your heat lamp, yada yada. Channel 2, you can run your humidity, so you can hook your humidifier up, have your humidity probe from Spyder Robotics, and be able to run humidity and temperature. So very excited about that. Well, as I mentioned, we upgraded to the Herpstat 4. Right now we have this hooked up on a probe. We have our Sea Serpents V18 hooked up on a probe full of babies, and we just have this top layer right now of this hybrid 5540 by ARS running. So we have an open channel, but as you can see, we can do that with Herpstat 2. Had to do the upgrade. We needed the upgrade. We have a lot of stuff coming, a lot of enclosures coming. Very happy with it. Works very similar to the Herpstat 2. Recommend it. Recommend Herpstat. Recommend Spyder Robotics. They're fucking awesome. Excuse me for saying that, but yeah, no, Spyder Robotics, awesome. Can't recommend them enough. Check them out for sure. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get her transferred into the Focus 3 Hanger 1 by Focus Cubed Habitats. Again, Biak, Green Tree Python. Let's see how this goes for us. You've got a new home. You've got a new home, I promise. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Come on. It's so much bigger and nicer, I promise. Come on, sweetheart. Come on. No problems. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Twisty boy. Come on. You wanna go in your new tub? See, I told you guys, she's feisty. She likes to strike. Yeah. Ooh, that's my hand. There's my hand. Fast, guys. She is fast. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Perfect. That is about as perfect as you can get with these spicy little Biaks, man. She is not a captive born and bred. She is actually farm bred from over in Indonesia, sent over from Indonesia to Wilbanks, and this girl or guy, she's unsexed right now, came from Mike Wilbanks, and I swear, man, they are feisty. I think she is gonna very much like this tub. Nice slight upgrade in the perch size for her. So the perch size is just a little bit thicker, which she was needing. And the height, she was really needing the height, guys, because the perch, this V18 perch here by David Brahms as well, this is for the V18 tubs by Vision. She got to the point where, you know, if she was perched a certain way, her belly would be almost touching the bottom. So as you can see, perfect arboreal setup. She looks to be doing great in there. She's gonna love this thing and get very used to it. Excited to see her get acclimated to it and get perched in, and as it comes, we'll do it. But I think that's gonna be it for this one. Again, guys, said it earlier, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button. Please hit the like button on this if you liked it at all. I mean, just a little bit. Come on. All right, bye, guys. Green Tree Python. Yes.